Joining us right now is our local legal analyst and jury consultant, Tony Blake from downtown. Hey, Tony, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Angie.
Let's just get your perspective first and foremost from this forensic anthropologist who obviously threw a wrench in all of this about ants, talking about how ants may have carried off the fly, eggs, and larvae and would have changed the whole time of death for Danielle Van Dam. What does this do for the jurors right now?
This is really important for the jury. The jury needs something to deal with those timelines that we got from both the prosecutors and the defense attorneys, entomologists. They're going to have to find something to deal with that 16th-12th timeline that indicates why the bugs couldn't have been there on the body before then.
We've been hearing this all along, Tony, that this entomology and study of bugs and decomposition of bodies is not necessarily a very exact science. And is that essentially what the prosecution is trying to prove, that it all depends on how you look at a particular body?
Yeah, exactly. It's not a perfect science, and it's all based on the data that people get. And so what this gentleman is coming in to tell us is that the data that they retrieved was not perfect because the body was not available yet for mummification or for the bugs.
And in your opinion, where does the defense go from here? Because does this not hold their entire case? This idea of when Danielle Van Dam's body was placed into Heath, if they don't have that, what do they have?
Well, we haven't heard the actual timeline from this gentleman yet, or I haven't heard him say what days that they could be available. So there is still some argument out there that they could stretch out those windows, but they're going to have to attack the windows and the interpretation.
And Tony, in your mind, considering everything we've heard from the DNA evidence placed by the prosecution, is this defense strategy going to be enough to overcome all of that mountain of evidence we've heard prior by the prosecution?
Well, that's what makes racehorses. Those are 12 jurors, and 12 different people might have 12 completely different opinions. And this is, we can't tell. It's all up to how these 12 jurors envision all of this.
Okay, Tony Blake reporting, giving us a live update, of course, on your legal expertise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.